was supposed to be an Uber Eats video. I recorded the intro. Here's a little snippet. Uber Eats, not DoorDash. I went online. It's supposed to be I've never done Uber Eats before. The first offer was a no-tip offer, so I didn't take it. And keep in mind that out of all the content that I've seen on Uber Eats, like, it's usually slower than DoorDash. The fact that customers can take tips away after the delivery is just insane to me. So that's, I've not ever done Uber Eats for those reasons. I was like, what the hell, let's give it a try. One thing that I didn't know was that when you're sent an offer, it's not just sent to you. It's sent to, I guess, every Uber Eats driver in the area. The second offer, I was like, okay, this is a pretty good offer. It was $7 for like 1.7 miles or something like that. Didn't even get to screenshot the offer, and it was like, another driver has been matched with this order. Boop, disappeared. And I'm like, okay, that's a huge turnoff for me. Like, you don't even really get time to decide, because somebody else can just snatch it from you. Am I just supposed to blindly accept everything and then decide if I want to do it afterwards? No, thank you. So we are doing DoorDash. Unfortunately, Earn by Time is not available. And I say unfortunately because I kind of wanted to try it again because it was pretty good last time. So it is Earn by Offer. Let's see what today has in store for us, I guess. All right, so we declined a plethora of offers. I mean, so many. I lost count, so I'm not going to talk about them all. I'll try and throw them up on the screen real quick. They were all either upside down orders or barely $1 a mile orders, just not worth my time and not worth the miles and pay. So we finally got one from Chili's. 45 minutes since we started, so we finally got our first offer 45 minutes into the shift that I felt was worth taking. It's from Chili's. It's $8 for, I believe, 3.1 miles. So let's go get it. So the Chili's order ended up being a plus order. I don't know. It's hard to get excited about plus orders anymore. I just wish they would show you how much you're going to get, period, end of discussion. Obviously, we like getting them because that's just how the platform works. So when we do get them, we like it, right? Who doesn't like getting more money than what they originally were told? I just wish we were told how much we were getting, period. So that ended up being $11 for 3 miles, which is really good. We declined this Ulta Beauty. I usually don't do Ulta Beauty just because I don't know where things are. I usually just go whoever's in the front and be like, can you find these for me? But this was also an upside down order, so that's like a double no for me. And then we got hit with this Subway offer, $6.50 for 3.5 miles. It's not the greatest, but, we got to make money somehow. And it's roughly, it's just short of $2 a mile. I would have liked to have been $7. $7 is generally where I feel more comfortable accepting orders. I like them to be $7 or more, but every once in a while I will take one that's less than $7 if it's not that far. So let's go get this Subway and keep the grind going. All right, we declined a couple bad offers. We've been getting I would say more than usual bad offers today. Like, we get bad offers every shift, but they've just been kind of one after another today. Well, we got a good one here, $8.50 for 3.9 miles. Now, this does meet the criteria to possibly be a plus order. We'll see if it is. So the bad offers just kept coming. Wingstop, shop and deliver for Five Below. We got this offer, $9.25 for 7 miles for Pizza Hut, that we decided to take. It's not a bad offer. It's not a great offer, depending on who you are. To me, it's okay. It's not bad. So, after a slow start, we're kind of starting to pick up. It's about 4 o'clock, so after this delivery, we really should see an uptick in orders and hopefully good offers. So, let's go get it. A little bit of a story time here, a little bit of a rant. So that Pizza Hut order should have been $9.25 for about 3 miles. Now the initial offer says 7 miles. I still thought it was a decent offer. That's why I took it. Well, the DoorDash navigation sent me out into the middle of nowhere, out into the boonies, where there was literally no houses at the pin. My car would have been in the ditch and I would have been in the woods, looking for a house that don't exist if I were to have actually gone to where the pin was.
Maybe it's a shortcut, Dwight. It said go to the right.
It can't mean that. There's a lake there.
I think it knows where it is going.
This is the
The
lake.
machine
This
knows.
is the lake.
Stop yelling at me.
No, it's
Stop
not
yelling.
there. There's no road here.
So I had to pull up Google Maps. 15 minutes away from where it sent me. Now, to make matters worse, to get to the pin, to the house that didn't exist, one of the roads was closed. So I had to take a detour. So that added 3 miles onto the initial 7 mile, right? So now we're at $9.25 for 10 miles. But then, obviously I get to the pin, the house doesn't exist there. The house exists, just not there. So there's an additional 7+ miles to get to the customer. So I drove over 17 miles for an hour. It took an hour because traffic was really bad getting to the non-address for $9.25. Then as soon as I drop it off, or hit complete delivery because it was handed to me, you'll see here, contract violation because I was too late on an order. Yeah, I've never disputed anything so fast in my life. And then I got on a chat with customer support because you're going to pay me for that. You're going to pay me for all that additional driving I had to do, all the headache I had to deal with. They said they'll send me an additional $3. I'll believe it when I see it. I screenshot it. I'm getting that $3. I'm adding it to the totals today, and I will hound DoorDash until I see that additional $3 on my pay. I was very close to just quitting after this order, but I need to make money. I need to not let feelings get in the way. DoorDash navigation sucks. This is the second time I've been boned by DoorDash navigation. It's somehow the first time I didn't get a contract violation for it being late when it was a similar thing. On this one, on the time I got boned the first time, I wasn't recording, and it sent me up this weird gravel road, and as I'm driving, I'm like, there's no way this is right, and it's like, oh, it's on your right. I look, and there's a house on my right, but there's wood and fence and woods and fence and everything. I'm like, I'm not parking in this one-way gravel road to walk through this person's backyard. So I had to get and go all the way around. Somehow I didn't get a contract violation for that, but got one for this one. So DoorDash navigation, it sucks. Have you guys ever had issues if you use DoorDash navigation? I want to hear your guys' horror stories. I guess we're going to get back on it. Oh, so frustrating. All right, we got our next order. It is from Taco Bell, $6 for 3 miles. It's not anything special. It isn't handed to me. I'm just kind of, you know, when you get in those moods, when something happens that just bothers you. I'm in one of those moods. I thought about declining this order. I honestly don't even want to be DoorDashing right now. Just kind of in that mood, you know, just angry about that whole situation. Because an hour for $9.25, they say they're going to send $3, but again, I'll believe it when I see it. But even then, an hour for $12, it's not how I envision spending my day. So I don't know. We'll keep on the grind. I'll try to keep it upbeat and lighthearted, but man, I'm just, you know, just upset, angry. But let's go get this Taco Bell. I'm just all sorts of discombobulated right now. Went to screenshot the completed delivery screen, and as I was screenshotting it, got sent another offer, so I didn't screenshot the tips. I'm gonna try and still see if I can get it. But then we got this really good offer. It's $12 and some change, I believe, like $12.50 maybe, and for 6.7 miles. And I accepted it without screenshotting it. I'm just so discombobulated. I'm all over the place. But this is our first, like, pretty darn good offer. So let's go get it and deliver it. Hello. Thank you. All right, this next offer doesn't look good, but it kind of is. $7.50, I think, for 7.2 miles from Applebee's. It's not as bad as it looks because about half of those miles we're getting back into the zone. So I'm looking at it at $7.50 for about 3.5 miles. When you look at it like that, not a bad offer at all. So let's go get it and drop it off. All right, we got our next offer. It is from Taco Bell. We're back at Taco Bell. $7.75 for less than 4 miles. It was like 3.7, 3.8, something like that. It is 6:21. My dash is scheduled to end at 7, meaning this could be our last order, depending on if Taco Bell does Taco Bell things where they take forever to get the order ready. If it's ready relatively quickly, we might be able to squeeze in one more. Otherwise, we'll pick it up, drop it off, and go over the numbers. So you'll either see me again or you won't. All right, so we were able to drop the Taco Bell offer off, the Taco Bell order off, in time to get another offer. This will be the final offer of the shift. It's Applebee's. It's $11.25, I think it was, for a little over 9 miles. It's all right. It's taking me, I don't know, somewhat. I would have had to drive somewhat in that direction anyways. I don't know. I like the dollar amount. Bring us up to just under $80 for the shift, which is not great, but considering all the things that happened during the shift, in the end, it wasn't that bad. So let's go pick up this order, drop it off, and go over the numbers.